Today we're camping out in the swamp of the Everglades. Why? Well, because that's what the title and the thumbnail said. I brought just a few things, just the essential basics. Starting with first aid kit, just one extra prop. It's just a singular flashlight. Fire extinguisher, just 1 gallon of water. I think that'll be enough. Some protein bars, more protein bars, another protein bar that's probably melted, rubbing alcohol, a towel, toilet paper. I brought a fishing rod with me just because of the fact that you can catch literally anything with this setup. A cheap Walmart swim bait, another canister of water, sleeping bag, and of course, a tent. This tent is the smallest tent I could find, which is unfortunate because it doesn't even fit on the boat. I'm planning on just putting it right in the middle of this and then just sleeping on this little bench right here. Just 1 cup of gasoline, portable charger, which is solar powered. The solar powering doesn't even work though because it was made in China. I brought a machete, also brought a 12 gauge. Also got this charger here that connects to the boat battery and charge your phone with the boat battery. And I made sure this time that the battery is fully charged with minimal light because I forgot to charge 12-volt battery yesterday. We're gonna go find a place to go camping. I've got the long tail here. Preferably, we're gonna try and find an open spot, more open, not a narrow trail with alligators right next to you. I do have to keep in mind though, there are some predators out here I gotta be careful about, including spiders, venomous spiders, alligators, invasive spectacled caiman, Burmese pythons, anaconda. When the sun goes down out here in the Everglades, all the red liquid sucking mosquitoes come all the way up. They just all get summoned like this.
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
So, that being said, I'm gonna start making my tent right now, getting everything ready for tonight, because I would rather do it now than when I have a million mosquitoes trying to attack me and take the life of me. Sunset is right there, but there's no window on this. I finished making the tent. It's all ready. I thought I was gonna have to sleep on here because on the box it said the tent was way bigger, but it's done and it's certainly a lot better than laying on this piece of bench. Looks good. There's enough space all the way. This is the setup for tonight. This is the whole setup. It's gonna be cool because we're gonna be able to see the sunset and the sunrise. Middle of the Everglades. The inside of my tent right here. That's how much space I got. I tried laying down and it kind of worked. It's now 7:07 p.m. Sun's setting real low. So I'm gonna turn the boat around. That way I can see the sunset in my little window that I have. It's starting to get a little hot. So far, haven't seen any alligators, although I know they're here because we're in Florida and there's water all around me. I mean, I'm practically camping in their home. Brought a couple snacks with me. Starting to get hungry, so that's a problem. Got a little mini snack. I'm kind of regretting not bringing more. I can really start feeling the humidity now. Camping on a 1542 John boat. This is part of camping, doing nothing and just enjoying the outdoors and nature. Outdoor nature. Son of a bitch. Just finished eating dinner, which consisted of 3 protein bars. There's that sunset right there. There's the view right now, right behind me. Pretty sick view. Just waiting for the sun to set. It's almost done setting. I saw a fish jump out of the water. Walking catfish, in my opinion. You have to see that again. It's a pretty good spot. It's open. It's nice and open. There are plants everywhere. There's probably a couple gators in this little area. I'm in a little like enclosed circle. There's only one way in and one way out. Got the work clothes hanging right here to dry. We should be all right. There's really nothing to worry about since I'm on the boat. We'll see how spooky it gets at night. It's definitely gonna be a lot of mosquitoes. I mean, I'm in their direct environment. I'm in their direct home. I've seen a couple bass blow-ups around here. I didn't bring any frogs though, which kind of sucks because there's lily pads everywhere. We'll check in again at night. This might look like a nice sleeping spot, but what you don't see is under here, the John boat, I don't know what these are called. They're called, whatchamacallit, go all through the middle of the boat. So I'm having to deal with this. It's gonna be pretty uncomfortable sleeping here. It does begin to rain. I've got a bilge pump right there in the back, connected to the battery of the motor. So it'll turn on if the water level really gets that high. Can't see the sun anymore. So that's officially sunset. Everything looks pretty good. There's no hurricanes coming. There's no rain coming. We look like we're in the clear. It is finally nighttime. Almost. I can hear the frogs croaking everywhere. I'm not gonna open this tent because I will get decimated with mosquitoes and bugs. So I'm gonna keep this tent closed. Yeah, they're right there. Because I can't risk one single mosquito getting in here. Temperature's cooled off a little bit. It's not so hot anymore. There's a lot of bugs outside, so I'm not gonna open the tent to go see the night. Basically, it's nighttime outside. The second I open this tent, literally, it's gonna be like a waterfall of mosquitoes just pouring in here. So I'm just gonna stay in this tent, call it a night, and we'll see you tomorrow. It is about 9:06 out here in the swamp. It's getting a little spooky. Looks like it's gonna be loud all night from all the frogs and the crickets and bugs. I had to take a leak, so I went outside. It looks good. There's a city, and there is the Everglades. So far, no alligators. I've heard some loud pops and cracks and noises, but nothing crazy yet.
Our test is
Who's gonna win? Hopefully an alligator doesn't jump on board. I went out to take a leak. No mosquitoes got in the tank, which is a good thing, but there's a lightning storm that I spotted in the distance, and hopefully it doesn't get any closer. I mean, I do have a weatherproof tent, but still not very cool. I'm gonna try to go to sleep. Good night. Outside, it is completely dark, pitch black. Got the machete right there. It's pretty spooky, but I'm just gonna try to go to bed on this really uncomfortable floor. So hopefully I don't wake up with scoliosis tomorrow morning because my back is all curved up from this John boat flooring. It's hard to sleep out here, a lot of noise and a lot of strange sounds. Like I heard just a couple minutes ago when everything was dark, there was no light on, I heard like bosh in the water. It's interesting, but I'm just gonna try. Oh, hell no, I just heard a baby gator call. I'm just gonna try my best to go to bed, get some sleep in. Although I don't know if I'll get any sleep tonight. It's kind of hard to sleep out here. Hopefully I don't have to take a dump. That would suck. Oh, look at this mosquito right here. That mosquito is trying to get in here and bite the shit out of me. So, bam. This is camping out here in the swamp life. It's very loud at night. So I woke up because I felt something crawling on me, and what do you know? What the f is that? What? Ah, shut the. Good morning. Well, it's morning now. I hear an Everglades chicken like 5 feet next to me. Before I step outside, I'm gonna have some breakfast first. I am starving. It is 7:09. It sounded like there was gonna be a thunderstorm coming. So I'm curious to see if the boat has any water in it. I don't have any mosquito bites. I did a pretty good job at keeping them out. I closed the tent really quickly when I went out last night to take a leak. Temperature isn't really as bad anymore. That's an Everglades chicken out there. Slept all right last night, but my back is killing me. My back hurts like a because of these things that go along the middle of the john boat. Everything looks good. Next time though, I'm gonna bring a piece of flat wood that'll go across the whole floor so that it's nice and flat. Cool thing about being in Tampa, Florida is that you get to see the Everglades sunset on the west and then the Everglades sunrise on the east. It's not over yet. We still gotta pack everything up. I think from now on, I'm just gonna keep this tent here in the boat because it's a pretty good thing to have if you ever get stuck out here and you gotta spend the night. Let's get everything wrapped up. Done. However, this isn't over yet. We still got a long tail our way out of here to that really narrow trail where that fish jumped yesterday.